Hello, I'm Sue Slotnick, and I am the CEO of Educational Test Prep, and I am so happy that you are joining us today as we have a conversation about admissions to secondary schools in the United States. I will be having many conversations on our YouTube channel talking about the details of navigating the admissions process. But today in particular, I'm going to gear my comments to those families and students who do not live in the United States, international students who wish to attend school in the U.S. First, I am going to recommend highly that you take time to look at websites of the various independent schools that are in the United States. The first thing you will do when you visit these websites is you will look at what they have to offer. You can look at their mission statement and their academic programs, their extracurricular activities, all the things that are of interest to you, because you want to be in a place that feels comfortable, that supports students, particularly international students that are coming to this country eager to do well. That's what we want, and that's what the schools want, and that's what you want. So we're really all on the same page, and this is the really good news. The second thing I want you to think about, this is actually for parents, is the amount of money that it will cost. What I would recommend is that you look carefully at the cost and see if you can manage it and whether this is something you can do before you go any further in this process. You need to look at what the requirements are for a student visa by going to the State Department website, the United States State Department website. Just enter student visa and it will be very clear what you have to do to obtain a student visa. This is not difficult. In fact, we are all encouraged by the notion that international students would like to be educated in the United States. So take a look at that website. It will answer your questions. It's really, really a good resource for you. You're going to want to make sure that all of the forms that you have to complete required by the schools are completed in a timely way, meet all deadlines. Be sure to do that. And be sure, and this is really, really important, that you are prepared to take the standardized test that is going to be required of the schools to which you will be applying. This is either going to be the SSAT, Secondary School Admissions Test, or the ISEE, the Independent School Entrance Exam. Those are primarily the tests that will be required for the really good boarding schools and day schools in the United States. In order to do well on these tests, which is critically important, and I really want you to pay attention to this, I believe that students need to practice, practice, practice. And that is what we offer at Educational Test Prep, because having good test scores can make the difference between whether or not you are even considered as a strong applicant, let alone accepted into the school. It's offered all year long. You can take it at home, anywhere in the world, any time of the day. Stay tuned on our YouTube channel. I promise you that there is more to come. Thank you so much for being with us today.